Slipping away from her.
5-1, Eala.
Would be, as we said, for Eala, fifth quarter-final of the season at tour level. He's lost twice the semi-final stage in Auckland and Berlin. Made it.
6-1.
Well, what a tie-break she's played. And the reaction of some of the crowd a little late. Don't think they were entirely sure if this had caught a piece of the line. But it dropped just in time. And Eala with 5 match points. Eala sends the defending champion to an early exit in Washington. What a comeback that was in the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eala.
The Filipino is undoubtedly a superstar in the making.
We are going to hear from
what heart she showed.
Player from the Philippines, a courtside interview with our very own coming
and she is through to another quarter-final in 2026.
Leylah, Fernandez. All right, so stand by. We are going to hear from
How nice is that? Her ranking will continue to move up. More work to be done here, of course, but top 25 and around that mark is where she is in the live rankings now. There's Andrew Krasny, and he is going to be handing over to Renee Stubbs in a moment. Great match, great performance. Let's hear what she has to say. Speaking to Renee Stubbs.
Eala, first of all, congratulations, yet another win here in Washington for you. I have to ask, very tricky, windier conditions today comparative to yesterday. Can you explain how difficult that is, as well as your opponent was today?
It was definitely a factor, but ultimately something I couldn't control. I think I had definitely some tough moments in that match, and credits to Leylah. She put me in some really tough positions, so I think I'm super proud of how I fought and how I stayed in there.
Yeah, take me Take me to that spot. It was a little bit tougher for you in the second set. She was playing a lot more aggressive, down 5-1. What changed for you? What were you telling yourself to come back the way you did in the second set?
Yeah, I know that she was playing a little better, and maybe I had my level dropped a little bit, and I think those are very tricky moments when you know your level's dropped and you want to do better, but things just for one reason or another aren't coming out. And I think patience was key there, and just trying to work it out, and have a strong mentality in terms of trying to find solutions.
So talk about that a little bit. We saw you go over to your coach after you won the match, and a lot of players don't do that because they're so used to sort of being out here on tour, but you have such a good relationship. Can you talk through how important that is to have a great coach-player relationship?
I mean, it's super important. Joanne, who's here with me, is kept my confidant. I trust in him a lot, and as well as my team who's back home, Yuke and Sandro. Sandro's birthday was yesterday, so shout out Sandro. I don't know if he's watching, but yeah, I think it helps me feel like I'm not alone on court. Yeah.
Okay, so last question. We all know that you're from the Philippines. You have incredible support here. They probably want to know, is there a favorite place that you've been to here in Washington? Maybe don't tell them, I don't know, because you might have a few fans there. But if you want to say something to them, and also just if you've had a chance here in Washington to explore a little bit.
I would have loved to see more of the city, but the matches are very demanding, the training is demanding, and this is the first priority. I enjoy so much here, and I enjoy so much on tour, but I'm still working, so maybe on the free time, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know.
Maybe ask them in your native tongue.
Okay, kung may mga kainan kayo na may alam dito, wala akong masyadong free time, pero yan, baka mamaya pang dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, through to the next round, Alex, Eala.
All right, here's a chance for you to take home a souvenir from our friends at Mubadala.
What a great interview that was.
An autographed tennis ball. Thank you, Liam.
Eala alongside Renee Stubbs, former player, of course, who's been helping Serena Williams in her comeback in recent weeks.
Who's going to make enough noise to take home a tennis ball?
Yeah, she's a superstar. She's got a great personality as well to go with her game.
Come on, DC, make
Fascinating to see how she goes over the next month on these hard courts, having built a nice platform in the grass in the UK in the summer. And here is how she did it. That was some comeback in the second. Eala just 10 winners. Fewer than